HDNet Fights presents DREAM.5 Light Weight Grandprix Tournament.
The bustling port city of Osaka, the second largest city in Japan. And here with this population of 2.5 million people, all eyes focus on 4 men today, crossing the bridge and coming here to a near-packed house already at the Osaka-jo Hall. For today, the dream becomes a reality as a lightweight champion will be crowned in DREAM.5. Konnichiwa, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Osaka. I'm Kenny Rice. A very late good night for you watching in the Pacific time zone, and a very early good morning to you watching in the Eastern time zone. We're glad that you could be with us live here on HDNet. Certainly a lot of fights are given to hyperbole, and certainly you can never predict what will happen in a fight, but I think it is safe to say that coming into this semifinal of DREAM.5 with the lightweight crown at stake, you will not see a better display of lightweight fighters than we have for you today here in Osaka. 4 of the top 11 fighters in the world will be in action to decide the tournament championship. Joined as always now by the MMA legend Bas Rutten, and going back to old school days, at least as close as you can this day and age, Bas, as we go into a tournament format. Today, one man will have to win twice to take that belt.
Yes, now, thank God it's not like the old days, an 8-man tournament. It's only twice, but still, it's all about who comes out the first fight with the least amount of injury. So if you finish your opponent fast, you go to the second round fresh, and that will always have an advantage.
And coming into this, when we talk about the great fighters that we have, and again talking about all the rankings from the number 3 to the number 4 all the way down, we take a look at how they got here to the Dream Finals. Aoki and Uno matched up, Alvarez and Kawajiri matched up in this one. Aoki comes in here, he's actually had 3 fights, one was a no contest, remember. Uno, this will only be his second fight. He got the bye. Alvarez has been incredibly hot. Kawajiri is a guy that can wear guys down. Let me ask you, does Uno have any kind of advantage? He's the oldest fighter in this semifinals at 33. He did get that bye. This is only his second fight.
No advantages here. Uno is just that good. It's like when you hold belts in 2 different organizations and you go to another organization, you have to fight for the belt. You can do that right away. You don't need, you got this free pass, so to say. So, no, Uno's been there. He's got that prestige. He can fight right away. No problem.
And in Aoki, certainly he is going to fight, well, a man who can be volatile, he can be emotional, and he's very good. Ranked 3rd in the world. We have seen him go here and there and everywhere else to go ahead and win in his fights. And now we take a look at Shinya Aoki, who has, again, been one of those guys that's been a little up, he's been a little down, going back to that first no contest, as it turned out, with Jay-Z. What's his mindset, you think, coming in?
You know, he's going to have a problem. What he thinks about is take this fight to the ground, because Uno's hands are really, really good. He needs the fight on the ground. Uno's going to try to keep the fight on the feet, and make no mistakes. Uno, if it goes to the ground, he knows the ground game, although I always would say it's Aoki's specialty. Why would you want to play his game? So see if you can keep it on the feet, and Aoki, of course, again, he wants it on the ground.
Aoki does come in here as the favorite to win this whole tournament. Will he be able to make his dream come to fruition? Certainly we have 4 outstanding fighters on display going for that belt today, and here's how they got here to DREAM.5 in Osaka. In Japan, they've long taken pride in their knowledge and support of mixed martial arts. And the alligator snaps once again.
You'll never see an opening like you see in Japan. Absolutely amazing.
Aoki appears to be in considerable pain.
Oh, knees to the head. It's over.
That's it. Galatians is trying to wrap it. He does. He gets him to tap out.
Musashi has him in the triangle.
He stretched out the right arm. Gotcha.
This is a blood up at the top.
And that's it. Monhook drags him out and delivers 2 more.
Yes. Oh, he's got it.
So that's how they got here. Now, as we get ready to get started tonight, in addition to the tournament, of course, we have a very strong undercard. Now let's get back to the tournament, though. First, talk about this semifinal. Boss, we've already touched upon Caol, who is he on his way to making that big comeback here? It certainly would be if he's able to pull off what would be considered a sizable upset over Shinya Aoki as we begin to take a look at the tail of the tape.
Yep, because Ishida is a really good wrestler, shot everybody down, but he almost couldn't take Uno down, you know, and that says something about Uno's takedown defense. So it's going to be very hard for Aoki to see if he can take the fight to the ground.
Aoki coming in here just about a 3-1 favorite to win this semifinal and advance to the championship. And of course, in the second championship, or the second semifinal, it has been a very impressive run for Eddie Alvarez, the kid from Philadelphia, making a huge name for himself in Japan. He is taking on a crafty veteran, even though he's only 30. You see Kawajiri with those 22 wins and a ranking of 4th in the world.
Yeah, Eddie Alvarez, what can you say? One night sensation, he came in. It's kind of like me. I want to tell you this story because when I was in Japan, you know, this is the place where you can really become an overnight success. I knocked out my first opponent. Next day I'm walking on the street, people putting babies in my hand. It was just crazy. And this is the same thing what Alvarez is doing. He's just so good. I'm saying that not because I was good, but Alvarez is just really, really good. And, you know, it pays off. As you can see, he is here and he's going to stay. He could take this whole thing.
And they're still putting babies in Boss's hands if you were able to be with us here today.
Like the president.
Walking around. Now, we will point out something. There is also a lightweight reserve fight, and it's very important now. There's a slim chance, I mean a really slim chance, but possibly someone other than the 4 men would have a shot at this title. It would work something like this. Say someone knocks out one of the fighters and breaks his hand in the process. Neither man could go on. That means that one of these guys, Kultar, Gill, or Joachim Hansen, we've seen them both lose already in the lightweight, they would have a shot at getting back into the tournament.
Yes, I would say in this particular case, Joachim Hansen, last time it was so close, that fight against Alvarez. He wants to let the people know, hey, that was just a little tiny slip. I'm going to go in for the kill. Kultar Gill, he's got a great record. Not as great of a record, but he fought great opponents. I got to tell you, Joachim Hansen, if he plays his cards straight, he fights like he normally does, he should not have a problem this time.
And again, like we say, it's a very outside chance that one of those two would have a chance to get back in the tournament, but there's a lot of pride at stake, and they want to get back into their own personal groove here after some tough fights already in this tournament. Now, we talked about Eddie Alvarez and what a role that he has been on. Will the Philadelphia boy be a proud man here today in Osaka? Well, he certainly appears to be on that way, and recently our Ron Kruk caught up with Alvarez to talk about this meteoric rise.
I got butterflies for this one. This is going to be good.
The right by Alvarez. He moves in on Hansen.
Eddie Alvarez coming off probably the biggest fight of your career, and what an incredible result. You and Joachim Hansen put on a show. Tell us about that bout.
what's there to say? I mean, everybody's seen it. It's honestly what I train for. Everything I train for is to put on bouts like that. I haven't been through anything like that in my career yet, and to have that type of adversity thrown at me, just the experience alone is worth fighting in the Dream tournament.
Could be fight of the year without a doubt. We'll see how the rest of the year goes. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but now that you've gotten through 2 fights, you're looking on to the next round. I know you don't know who you'll be facing, but as a fighter, tell us about mentally going through a tournament like this. Do you like them?
I enjoy the tournament style. I've been through them in wrestling in high school, so I have a lot of experience with tournaments. They don't bother me. It's split up every single month. It's not like we fight a bunch of fights in one night. It's only one night we do that, so it's not that big a deal for me. I think it's important just to focus on my first round opponent. If I don't get through him, I can't finish the tournament. So I'm going to focus on my first round opponent and keep going on. Mentally, it takes a lot in the tournament, and I'm ready. I'm ready for every challenge thrown at me. I promised myself that if I got through the first round, that I'd have enough time to train and enough time to game plan to win this whole tournament, and I'm going to keep that promise to myself come July 21st.
How are you feeling? Injury-free?
A big part of this tournament is to be able to avoid injuries and keep going on through training. That's a key factor in training for these tournaments because of how often they are and how much damage you take. But my whole crew, my team, my conditioning coach, everybody has been doing well with keeping me safe and keeping me injury-free to get through this tournament at 100%.
As you look at the remaining fighters in the Dream Grand Prix, is there someone that you'd like to get into the finals?
Honestly, I don't care who I fight. They're going to favor the Japanese fighters. I think they did a good job keeping me away from the Japanese fighters, and now they have no choice. They have to put me against one of them. It's me and 3 Japanese guys, so we're going to go at it. It's going to be, I'm promising exciting fights, and I got to fight, 2 of the 3, so I'm just excited, man. This year's going to be a fun year.
Well, I know you're going to represent the USA well. Good luck in the finals, and we'll see you on HDNet.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I want to thank my sponsors and my team, Team Fight Factory in Philadelphia. My sponsors, FightMA.com, Full Contact Fighter, Couture Nutrition, everybody out there who's hooking me up. I appreciate it. Peace.
He has them doing backflips here in Japan. As the pyrotechnics start behind us, no matter how many times you hear that, boss, or see it, you jump just a little bit, don't you, no matter how tough.
I was ducking for cover, back to the old days here.
There is nothing like the introductions in Japan. And certainly Eddie Alvarez has made a major introduction here. His fiancée Jamie has accompanied him. Several friends are here from Philadelphia. More on that story later as we get ready to get Dream.5 underway live here on HDNet. Woo!
From the United States of America, the third and welterweight one match. From Japan, The second and lightweight reserve match. From India.
Joachim Hansen.
From Norway. Joachim Hansen. The eighth and lightweight Grandprix semifinal.
Aoki Shinya.
From Japan, Shinya Aoki.
Caol.
The ninth and lightweight Grandprix semifinal.
Alvarez.
From the United States of
Kawajiri. Tatsuya.
Tatsuya Kawajiri. Landman, Caol, Superman, the incredible giants of our age, competing here at the DREAM.5 Light Weight Grandprix 2008. Here they come
Wow. Did that wake you up?
Oh, it did. Good to the back to the good old times. Oh man, it's good to be back.
Those are the fighters you will see live here on HDNet at DREAM.5. Now let's take a look at the rules for DREAM.5. You're probably already familiar with some of them, including the 10-minute first round, the 5-minute second round, and the majority of our fights, the knees on the ground rule as well.
The knees to the ground are allowed, not in the first fight, from what I understand. In the second it is. Also, if there's more than a 15 kilos weight difference, that's about 35 pounds, the fighter who had the least amount of weight, he can choose if they allow knees to the ground.
And the kicks are allowed as well in certain circumstances.
Yes, if both fighters are on the ground, kicks are allowed to the face.
And
to
remember,
the body always.
And remember, it's not a round-by-round situation. The judges scoring, they judge the entire fight.
The entire fight, yes, so you gotta keep on fighting. This is for the guys who have a very strong first round and they think, okay, I already won the first round, let's slow down in round number 2. They say here, no. Every good fighter has to keep on fighting.
Here's Andy Ologun from Nigeria. His only MMA fight back on New Year's Eve 2006. Most of his fights have come in K1. He won all 3 of those by decision, defeating, among others, Yamamoto.
赤コーナーより中村大輔選手の入場です。
Daisuke Nakamura making an entirely different musical entrance. He's, don't let that fool you though, that music. This guy's like an Iron Man. He fought on Thursday and won by decision. That was an M1 challenge. Nakamura taking this fight, coming in here 4 days later, ready to fight again. He's 15-9, 10 of those wins by way of submission. He has been hot in his last 7 fights, losing only once.
I hope he didn't party after his last fight because that was 4 days ago.
Nakamura
なおこの試合は5分2ラウンド、DREAM 特別ルールで行います。
はい、この試合ドリームを使う5分2ラウンドです。バッティングローブローを気をつけるように、一方がグラウンド状態の時、首から上の膝での攻撃 OK ですが、膝から下、足の攻撃一切禁止になってます。気をつけるように。握手。ほら。
This fight is scheduled for 2 5-minute rounds. A little change in the usual format here in Japan as we get DREAM.5 underway live from Osaka. Ologun and Nakamura, a pair of lightweights starting us off.
Yeah, Nakamura, 23 fights. He won 14, most of them by submission. There's not a lot we know about Ologun. Yeah, you said, he won 1 fight, but that was against a guy who had 3 losses. So, if you look at the records, you would think that this is going to go to the ground and it's going to be a submission by Nakamura.
Ologun using his kicks early. That is his strength. K1 is his background.
Yeah, being the submission specialist that Nakamura is, I would say, okay, you come from K1, let's take you down. Oh, that's a good low kick.
Nice kick, and going to the ground is Ologun. His feet taken out from under him.
That's a heel hook there. Is he getting out? Knee bar. Yep.
And Ologun will have none of that so far. Nakamura trying to hang on.
He hit him on his butt. I thought maybe he lets go because he thought he tapped. He was slapping his butt.
Ologun says, forget the sportsmanship. I understand this is a fight.
Yeah. Boof.
And he charges in.
Whoa. That's Nakamura didn't even try to take it to the ground. You don't want to stand. Trust me. You see those low kicks underneath the knee kick you off balance. That's why he kicked him down right away. Lower gravity. Boom, nice. I love this. Armbar.
Oh, he's going for it now,
that's it.
and he's tapped and it's over.
Oh, I love this.
Nakamura wins it.
A la Shinya Aoki. He jumps in and jumps guard right away, goes for that armbar. My God, he's fast. Beautiful.
Daisuke Nakamura wins his 2nd fight in 4 days.
That's, nice little payday there. Now it's time to party.
He chose wisely. They said, can you take this fight? He said, I'm ready. And he was.
Yeah. Look at this. He right straight. He set it all up. Now, I was surprised here. Yep, that's, you see, he jumps that guard right away into an armbar. Beautiful. Oh man, he started turning on the ground. At the moment he hit the ground with his back, he already started turning. Beautiful. Nice transition.
Nakamura winning for the 16th time. He has been hot. He has won 7 of his last 8 fights. And he gets DREAM.5 underway with a sizzle.
What a way to start off a night.
Well, we talked about when will Nakamura get this back to the ground. He did it in a flash.
Wow. And I love those takedowns. They're getting more and more popular. It's like they jump in with the legs, boop, they grab and they pull them down.
Nakamura starts things off, and now we get ready for the lightweight semifinal. Number 3 in the world, Shinya Aoki, coming in against Caol. Aoki, one of the best anywhere. Uno, the sentimental favorite in this tournament.
You know what, the crazy, did you say that he was a 3-1 favorite, Aoki, in this fight?
Yes.
But then in the end, everybody thinks that Uno is going to win, so how does that match together? Right?
And here's Uno in action against Ishida, showing how he advanced on.
God, he was good in this fight. Ishida, I mentioned before, look, the takedown defense, okay, he got him to the ground here, but it took a long time. Going for that armbar, you see that Uno right away escapes. He's very good on the ground, and his hands are really good. You know, we said it, I said it now many times. He's going to keep it on the feet. His distance, watch the distance from Uno. He's really good at staying just outside the reach of his opponent. And I always say that is the most important, together with keeping your eyes on your opponent, of course, thing in mixed martial arts, and actually in any martial art.
As we look at Shinya Aoki, controversial at times, emotional at times, volatile at times, but always tough.
Colorful at times with his pants. But yes, always tough. Now tough, I would say very technical. Tough too, you know, and he can take a punch. I mean, Calvin Counter was hitting him in the head. I thought this was the end of the fight. But he took those shots, and then later on, boom, he just pulls off another finger. Look at this. Look at these punches. These were the punches I was talking about. They were so hard, and he didn't even flinch.
Calvin Canty early in this fight looked like he had him.
Yep.
And then this.
Yep, and there you saw also, again, that jumping guard takedown. The same one that we saw in the beginning here, the opening of the fight tonight with Nakamura.
And something you don't see every day when he beat Nagata.
Yep. Go Plata from the top.
Some are calling it the Aoki Plata now.
Ah, come on, it's it.
As we look at the tail of the tape in this lightweight semifinal.
Well, I said it before, Shinya Aoki is really freaking good in the submission department, but in order to work that submission game, he needs to fight on the ground. Now, Caol Uno has great hands and the takedown defense to keep it off the ground. And if it goes to the ground, he knows what to do there also. So, Aoki wants it on the ground, Uno on his feet. We said it now many times. Let's see what's gonna happen.
4 men enter today. One has to win 2 fights to win the title. Aoki and Uno in their first semifinal. Alvarez and Kawajiri in the second. The winners of those fights will come back in a matter of hours, fight again to see who is the Dream Grand Prix lightweight champ.
Yep, and we talked also about this, who's going to have the easiest fight. Not the easiest fight, who's going to come out with the least injuries and with the least energy spent. You know, because that energy, of course, you're going to need to the second round. And the second fight, it's not only a 1 10-minute round, it's a 10-minute and a 5-minute round.
Caol Uno at 33, the oldest fighter remaining in this tournament. Now, for many people, they'd say that's not very old, and it isn't, but he's fighting a 25-year-old in Aoki who is certainly very hot and very confident.
Yes, but you know, they always ask me what is the best age to fight. I always said, if I could choose, I would be like, I want to be 30, between 30 and 34. Those years were my strongest years. I was mentally strong and physically very strong. And that's where Uno right now is. He took some time off. All his injuries are healed. His reflexes are absolutely there, as we saw in that fight against Aoki. Man, this is going to be a great fight.
Is Uno then primed to pull what would be an upset here to advance to the championship?
DREAM.5 Light Weight Grandprix 準決勝第1試合を行います。
And now for the second lightweight Grand Prix semi-final match.
青コーナーより青木真也選手の入場です。
That was Kate Grant there for the people at home. Oh, baby.
And the Aoki following is here. 16-2 record, 9 wins by submission. The only 2 lightweights in the world ranked ahead of him, BJ Penn and Gomi. As he makes his way just to the left of our broadcast position here, on his way to the ring. We have literally seen him laugh and cry in this tournament. The dichotomy that is Aoki.
You know, that's the thing here in America. In Holland, a real man doesn't cry, is what they say. Here in Japan, they say a real man has the guts to show his emotions. Kind of cool.
And yesterday at the press conference, when several of the fighters showed up, at least wearing sport coats, he showed up shirtless. They asked him why. He said everyone shows up in their business attire. I'm in my business attire. This is the way I fight.
Well, then he should have worn his gi, because, you know, he liked his gi.
アルコーナーより宇野薫選手の入場です。
Well, That started off as the tune from Braveheart. I thought it was Braveheart, that tune, but then it changed. And now, of course, whoop, whoop. Here we go.
Maybe a sign Cal Uno wants to keep him guessing. The emotion on the face of one of the great fighters in Japanese history, Cal Uno. He is ranked 11th in the world. If you're not familiar, make no mistake, this is no Cinderella story. He comes in as the underdog. He has been injured and fought through that. But Cal Uno has had some spectacular success defeating the likes of Clemente and fighting to a draw with BJ Penn in their two fights, a loss and a draw to Penn. He comes in here with a 25-10 record.
Yeah, there's nothing more we can say about him, you know. He's got the complete package. We can talk about it all night. Now it's just, let's find out what he can do with it. Does he still have it? Well, he showed it against Ishida. He got it. Whoa, I'm looking forward to this one, let me tell you that. And down he goes.
He's hoping that that is not an indicator of things to come.
No.
Rather catching his breath, collecting his thoughts, and getting ready for his shot to move on to the title.
Yes, no practice, please.
180センチ 69.5 キロ Aoki Shinya! Underwood 172センチ 70キロ Uno Caol!
Packed to the rafters here at Osaka-jo Hall. You're watching live on HDNet DREAM.5.
Wow, I can see Aoki's pants. Well, let me tell you, they're colorful again. Since I come from Eindhoven, Holland, and these are the colors from PSV, the soccer club. Any soccer fan will know this. Kind of the Joker. Right?
Right.
Batman coming out, maybe has something to do with it.
Cal Uno. The biggest fight he's had in a while. Is he ready for the challenge of Aoki? Two of the top lightweights in the world fighting to see who advances on in the championship. 10-minute first round, 5-minute second round. The respect is palpable at this stage. Who moves first?
Yeah. Man.
Uno bluffs.
No mistakes, you know, making a few body movements, see what your opponent does, how he reacts. Throw a little kick out, a little punch there, you know, how does he block? Does he bring his hands down, knees up? You know, all that little movement is very informative. It's very good to know. And then hopefully you can capitalize on it.
Aoki's won 9 by submission. Uno won 13 by way of submission. High kick with a breeze for Uno.
Almost like a Brazilian gi. He's got so many patches on there on his pants.
does Aoki.
Came there with that punch, you know, and Aoki, what he might do now is jump up and pull that guard around him and fall on his back. Oh, look at this, look at
And
this.
instead, he will just muscle him to the ground.
Now, you know, if he starts working that Aoki pull-out, as they call it, Uno simply should buck up.
And
Armbar
Uno
attempt.
reverses on him. Uno
Nice.
turns it around.
Yeah. Well, he's got a good grip here. Look at that.
The chant goes up for Aoki.
Yeah, here they say Aoki.
Maybe a little surprising he is that much of a crowd favorite. Given the love shown to Uno when the Dream was held in Saitama Super Arena, just outside of Tokyo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Referee said breaking, kapow. Left straight. Well, heat of the moment.
Well, you take advantage, right?
That's a song.
You take advantage.
It wasn't the heat of the moment. The rest I don't know. Here we go again. Well, now he holds him with his right hand.
Thank you. Aoki will
Look at this.
close up and
Triangle choke
look
if he wants
at
this.
Uno trying
Wants
to stand up and out of it.
Wow, he's got a good grip. Does he hold the gloves of?
Look at this. He's pulling away, and now he gets free from Aoki for a moment. And Aoki wraps around him like a serpent.
Yeah, he uses his legs as arms. There's a nice little heel hook inverted heel hook there. To push the toes down, you can do that in a toe hold on the left leg of Aoki. You got to push it down though. Now he's going to do it. He can do it. I got such a cool leg lock from here. But then again, you know, he's exposing himself for a heel hook on the right leg. Uno is.
And now
He
Aoki
slips
goes
out.
for it.
He slips out.
And Uno
He's
gets
got to
away.
watch out, straight knee bar if you get, you know, he's working for a toe hold now, but they can work into a straight knee bar. Oh, I thought he was going to get it. Wow. Now again with his shoes, not a smart thing to do against Aoki because he's got a good grip for a heel hook. He's got to watch out. You see, he's got it.
Aoki trying to sink it in.
He's shooting
Aoki
back
trying to
low.
put it away, but look at Uno.
Yeah, he should watch out because he's wearing shoes. This might turn into... No, he's out. He's out. Toe hold. He should counterattack with a toe hold here on the left leg of Aoki. Can't do it anymore.
Kaono instead has been on the defensive, just trying to avoid
What is he
the
thinking?
many holds of Aoki.
What is he thinking wearing shoes against a guy like Aoki?
I don't know, boss. Any particular reason that he thinks that would give him an edge of some kind?
You have more traction, like moving forward and backwards, but then again, you're way more vulnerable for leg locks. You know, he's got the heel hook tied in here. Look, she's counterattacking now, maybe. He's got to push the leg off. Okay, this is better. Wow. Yeah, Aoki's on top of him. It looks like it's a Shida.
Aoki has the back of Uno. Kao Uno has fought a defensive fight here in this first round.
Mm-hmm. And Aoki is good from this position. Well, he's actually good for any position. How would you call this position? Like that.
Halfway through the first round.
Hey, you were before they announced it. You're so good. There's a nice little armbar attempt here, what Uno can do on Aoki. You know, they say, yeah, but it's an attempt. Yeah, but if you don't shoot, you always miss, you know. Just go for anything.
And at this stage, especially here in this first round, where Uno has basically been trying to escape Aoki, any kind of offensive attack would be a plus.
Yep. You see, it makes it very hard to turn into him, I wanted to say, because he's got his legs all tangled up, but for some reason, Uno is managing. He's got to watch out, though. It looks like Aoki is almost setting something up, like he's doing this on purpose.
Well, Aoki, after that last one, we don't know what to expect after his last fight that went over Nagata.
You know, yes, Ruben is talking about it, and it's true. But then again, you know, Nagata, if he simply would have bucked up a little bit, you know, he would have lost his balance. He can't pull that off. So I don't think he can pull that kind of submission off on Uno. Yeah.
A little equipment change here, a little at least checking on it to see about the gloves.
So there's horseshoes in there, maybe.
As they look at the gloves now of both fighters, also Uno as well as Aoki.
He's constantly holding that arm. Oh, good. This is good. Most of the time, if somebody's constantly holding your wrist, it's good to keep that arm under control, you know, because there's a reason that he holds that thing. Uh-oh, you see that where I'm going? He's setting something up. There we go. It's a triangle choke. It almost looks like he's going to pass that arm. Let me see.
Aoki taking the back, going for the rear naked choke.
Nah. Uno says, been there, done that. He's got a body triangle on him also. Can I see this? Let me see if we get better angle.
Well, from the toe to the head now, Aoki literally working all up and down on Caol Uno.
I want the camera to zoom out a little bit more so I can see, kind of. Body triangle not really locked in. Elbow to the liver section, but, you know, can't load anything up, so there's no real damage there. And again, I got some real cool moves here that you can do. Straight armbar, oh well. People don't, it's very hard to explain, so I'm not going to even go there.
Well, let's see. He started at the toe. He's tried the heel hook. He's tried the knee. He's tried the rear naked choke. He's tried the armbar.
Yep.
We're seeing the gamut of submission attempts here, basically, in this first round by Aoki.
And as you said, you know, it's going from everywhere. It's a rear naked choke, it's a leg, it's an arm. He keeps going back and forward, and eventually you might fall into the trap.
This right now is sort of like a submission.
Look at his triangle, how
He's
fast!
going out for the triangle.
Whoa.
Look at him sinking in.
Oh,
Aoki trying to put away Uno.
This could be it. Oh, Uno better really do something good here. Oh,
Can
this
Uno
could be
escape
it.
this?
Oh, this is difficult to escape, and especially with a guy like Aoki. This is the end. This could be the end.
Aoki tightening it up.
Whoa! He's got to get up. He's got to slam him. It's pretty much. Wow, he's still fighting it.
The veteran Uno with all he has.
Armbar. He can go. He's going to throw his left leg over the head if this doesn't work, and he's going to go for a straight armbar.
Can Uno hang on to this predicament?
He's twisting, he's turning into him, so the arteries stay free on one side. On the right side, he's going to keep, he's seeing if he can keep the artery free. He's slipping out almost. He should have left him up. He should put his left knee on Aoki's face and then push himself away. And now he should push himself out. Do it again. No, he's got to do it again. That's the only way now.
Aoki will not let go of the triangle.
You know what? If Uno is going to get out of this thing.
Try the arm now.
No, he's rolling out.
And look at the knees. A couple of knees to the back.
Oh, this is demoralizing. If Uno is going to get out of this thing, it's very demoralizing for Aoki. He's out.
Uno escapes.
And I'm telling you, his legs are now full of lactic acid. This is not going to work for him.
What a performance of defense by Caol Uno.
But listen, man, that was one of the fastest triangle of choke attempts that I saw. How fast that thing went on, that was insane.
I mean, will you ever see it done better than Uno just did?
Look at this. Wow, this was fast. Aoki's going to drop his butt and push his man on his back. All right. You know, he needed to hold two ankles for that. Most of the time, that's what they're doing. That's why they hold the ankles.
Uno trying to slide a punch in there and avoid the upkick.
Wow.
And that is the end of the first round.
And it?
What a way to start this semifinal.
Whoa.
Shinya Aoki with a smorgasbord of moves in that first round.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing for sure. The first round, you got to give it to Aoki. I mean, he did pretty much everything there. you know. But now his legs are shot from that triangle choke. I mean, everything is in there right now, you know. So on his feet, he's going to be less fast on his feet. Let's see if Uno can do something with it. Now let's take a look at a little bit of these replays here.
Well, there's that flying knee very early on here by Aoki, almost at the start of the fight. And then it was on the ground the rest of the way.
Yep. Yeah. You know, it's always easier when you're sitting outside, but there's a lot of things that you can do as a counterattack there also. But, you know, that's what they say in Holland. The best guys are always standing on the sideline.
That's universal, isn't it?
It's universal.
Any sport anywhere in the world. It's always great to have this kind of seat and take a look.
Yeah.
But you wonder, again, we know the judges score the entire fight. It's not a round-by-round system. Obviously, a very strong first round here for Aoki. He dominated everything else, but you wonder also mentally with Uno able to escape everything what's going on.
We saw that now many times. Somebody escapes when somebody thinks he's got an armbar and then they escape that armbar. It's a mental breakdown. And again, I go back to the lactic acid. I want to see him move on his feet now. See if he moves good on his feet.
What can Uno do here as we start the second round? 5 minutes to go in this semifinal. Aoki with only one knockout in his career, and Uno with only 2 knockouts in his career. So one would guess it's going to either be to the judges or go back to the ground and be a submission.
Yep, if Aoki's going to pull it off again like he did in round number 1, he's going to win this fight. Yeah.
And Aoki
no.
gets it back to the ground.
Yep, this was not good.
Uno not where he wanted to be.
This is bad. Now he's on top also. And he will find a way here to escape that half butterfly guard. Yeah, this is not going to do anything. I mean, if Jay-Z could knock him out with those big hammer fists that he gave, and the sledgehammers, I mean, not like a simply hammer fist. He's setting up there, you know. Oh, no, he's not going to. I thought reverse figure forward. It's not going to work on Aoki. Oh, well, you know, never say never.
And Aoki with a couple of hammers of his own, aggravating Uno at this moment. He's aggravated Uno throughout this fight, though, and once again, let's see what submission will he try next as he moves towards the back.
Wow.
In that first round, in case you just joined us, it literally was a heel-to-toe clinic for Aoki. Everything from arm bars to rear naked chokes to heel hooks. Knee bars, everything else, and in triangle chokes, and he still could not put away Uno.
Yep, but he did all the work.
And Uno comes in now in a situation, boss, he doesn't have knockout power. You wonder if there's any way at all he can get in some position for a submission, which would appear to be his only way to advance in this tournament.
Yeah, it's either a submission, which I'm not going to see him pull one off, not on Aoki, or it's got to be a knockout. And otherwise, if Aoki stays in this position and he's going to keep on working from head to toe, he's going to win this fight. He can see if he can put on a twister here. I know, you know, officially you should catch only one leg, but if you have a body triangle, you can kind of do it too. There's a way to do it.
And if you're Shinya Aoki, you can do about anything you want.
He showed that in the past.
This Dream all started. Dream 1, a no contest for Calvin Canty. Came back to defeat Jay-Z in Dream 2 and then defeated Nagata in Dream 4. That's how Aoki got here. Now Cal Uno is able to get a couple of punches in, his best strikes of this entire fight.
You know, I'm telling you, if he passes, he's put the right arm of Uno behind him. If there's a way he can do it, he can put almost a twister on, but okay, the body triangle is gone. Can't do it anymore. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Man, he's like a snake. Well.
And a python that will not let go of Uno.
He might grab a foot and then fall backwards from Uno. Let me see. No, not anymore.
Uno with some elbows now to the side of Aoki.
Yeah, but he can't. There's no distance. He can't generate any power.
And he can't get free. He's in no position at all right now.
Totally locked up. He should go for crossface now or to reach over. Oh! He could put an exorcist off. A boss with an exorcist. He can at least try.
Holy Linda Blair, you're scaring me.
We were talking about it yesterday, right? About the Exorcist.
Well, right now, Uno feels like he's in a horror show because Aoki has done everything he wants in dictating the way this fight has gone since the opening bell. And here in round two, with just minutes to go, Aoki appears on his way to the championship.
1 minute left. Well, Uno needs a knockout. He really needs a knockout. There's no other way.
Can Uno do something that he's only done twice in 39 previous fights? Win one by way of knockout. It'll take more than that.
He's got to do it, and he's got to do it fast.
He's trying to posture up. This is the best look he's had at Aoki since the start of the fight.
Gogo Plata set up here.
Yeah, here he goes again, Aoki. And I think now with this boss, he's used every possible submission, hasn't he?
Yes.
Final seconds ticking down in this semifinal. Shinya Aoki, number 3 in the world, appears well on his way to the championship of the Dream Grand Prix.
Time.
Aoki, a dominating performance. It does go to the judges. This seems like it's almost a given that it's going to go to Shinya Aoki. There's no way around it.
There's no way around it.
What a showing that he gave to the veteran Caol Uno today.
Wow. Yep, we knew his ground game is top notch, but this is just nuts. Really good.
And even at the end, insult to injury, Uno was trying to draw back at Aoki from the bottom, got in the best punch.
Yeah, he knows.
Aoki ranked number 3 in the world. Only BJ Penn and Gomi ranked ahead of him coming into the ring today. Uno, number 11 in the world. He's had a strong run here in Dream, but his dream is appearing to be over. Here are the judges with their decision.
Judge Miyake, Aoki. Judge Mato, Aoki. Judge Oji, Aoki. Yusuke, Shinya. Aoki, Shinya.
To the surprise of absolutely no one, Shinya Aoki, a strong unanimous decision. And the man who is favored to win it all will now move to the championship of the lightweight Grand Prix, taking on the winner of Eddie Alvarez and Tatsuya Kawajiri. Aoki now 17-2 in his outstanding career and winning for the 5th time by way of decision, totally outmatching Caol Uno today. He'll take the medal for now. He wants the belt later.
Well, he gives it to a fan. You think, would there be a fan? Wow, he says, you know what, keep this. Yeah, like you said, I want the belt. I go for the bigger one.
That's why I'm here. That belt will look good around these colorful pants.
Can't wear it with my shades when I go out.
And Aoki, you see his popularity here. Even with all the respect people have for Caol Uno, they were chanting the name Aoki throughout this fight. So he's in the championship. He will face either Alvarez or Kawajiri. Kawajiri, 4 in the world. Alvarez, red hot, now moving into the top 10. And here's how he got here. Taking on the Black Mamba and Kultar Gill. Fighting through the kicks and showing why he is called the Crusher. You see the power of Kawajiri, who goes the distance, something he's very familiar in doing. And then against Firmino, it was again Kawajiri showing the old punching power of old.
Yeah, but he hasn't been able to do that lately. You know, I guess that's where he got the nickname Crusher from, but, you know, he's got to come back to that crusher that he was.
Even with his punches, that one also going the distance before yet he wins again.
Oh, here we got him. Eddie Alvarez. That's what they say here. Eddie Alvarez.
And before anyone knew who Eddie Alvarez was outside of Philadelphia, they found out here in Dream, against Amati in Dream 1, the punching power. The lightweight with the heavy, heavy hands. And then in what might be the fight of the year, Joachim Hansen and Alvarez. It was a classic.
That fight, I was sitting on the edge of my chair the whole fight. Look at that. Pop. And watch the finish. Watch what he's going to do here. Up, and then he's going to go for armbar. Now he escaped. He escaped that armbar. He's going to get up. And watch what happens. They're going to show that part also, I believe. Hopefully at this here. Watch this. This is the end of the round. Now he comes with another uppercut. Look at that. And this was the end of the fight here. Everything was
great
it.
admiration for both guys at the end of that fight. We take a look now at the tail of the tape and other semifinal, Kawajiri and Alvarez.
Well, heart, dedication, technique, and stamina is a lethal combination in mixed martial arts. And Eddie Alvarez, he's got that package. Tatsuya Kawajiri used to pretty much always finish his opponents until his last loss against Gill, and suddenly he had 3 decision wins in a row. Can he shut Alvarez's game down and get a decision this time?
The lights ready to go up on our second semifinal. The winner to meet Aoki later today for the championship.
Light Weight Grandprix 2008準決勝第2試合を行います。
And now for the third and lightweight Grand Prix semifinal match.
赤羽よりエディ・アルバレス選手の入場です。
You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see? Second best, see? Second best, see?
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Let's go, don't make me put your arm in your lap. Fuck riding the beat, nigga, parallel park on the track. Hop out looking crispy, fresh and new in the 6 with it's a beat and it's Pepsi blue. And I don't know you, but I know a man becomes a man from all the shit that he go through. Y'all motherfucking with Jason. After I cash in, there's really no justification of how I'm gonna change the game. Throw me out of line, slow down the chain.
And here is the Philadelphia born and bred Eddie Alvarez, who has found a home in Japan. 14-1. 10 of those wins by way of knockout. By far the best puncher in this lightweight tournament. We saw that classic win he had over Hansen in the quarterfinals to get here. In talking with Alvarez yesterday at the weigh-in, he said he loves the tournament format. It's made him fight more often. He's become a better fighter, he thinks, because of it. And he said he hopes certainly that he fights twice today. He thinks that the more he fights, the better he gets.
Yeah, you know, this is, and it's true, you know, he gets stronger the longer the fight goes. His stamina is just off the chart. His athleticism, you know, I mentioned it already. He's got it all, the heart, dedication, technique, stamina. I mean, that whole package.
His only career loss was to Nick Thompson, a second-round TKO, April over a year ago. The number 4 lightweight in the world behind BJ, Gomi, and Aoki. A sparkling 22-4-2 record. Way back in the day, he did have knockout power. 10 of those wins by a form of knockout. But lately, the Crusher has been more like the methodical man. He's glad to go the distance, and that's how he's been winning his fights, wearing guys out.
You know, and that's a difficult opponent to fight, you know. If they shut you down, if you shut your game down, it's very hard to beat a guy like that. And then if he's going to pull off a victory, well, you're out. So Alvarez, you know, can he stop that power? Or, of course, he doesn't want to get hit by one of those old-time sakes crusher punches, so to say. He did beat Yves Edwards also. That's a great striker. Kawajiri did.
This is tournament, okay? No headbutting, not going about.
Whoa. What did I say the last fight? I'm really looking forward to this one. Well, this is another one. Whoa.
Kawajiri, will he try to trade punches here with Eddie Alvarez?
Oh, at a certain moment, you have to do it, or he wants to shoot right in.
Alvarez is ready to go, and here we are underway in the semifinal. The winner goes to the championship to face Aoki. Kawajiri comes with the kick and trying with the combination is Alvarez.
Yeah, and he's going to watch out now to throw those kicks again, because that was a big warning there. Let's counter a kick with a 1-2. Kapap. There he comes back in. This time left hook right straight instead of left right straight.
And there are a few guys that have better combinations than Alvarez. Kawajiri trying for the guillotine early.
Oh, nice knee there. Yeah, this time though, if he does it again, Alvarez probably is warned and he's going to see if he can counter. No, he did not. Because Alvarez's reflexes are off the chart.
Alvarez basically coming out of nowhere, was not ranked at all, and now has vaulted into the top 10 based on his performance throughout this Dream tournament. And Kawajiri doing a good job tying up Alvarez right now along the ropes as they exchange mild knees.
Yeah, I want to say he's going to go for that head, but you know, there's an arm in the way.
See if Alvarez can gear one up here.
Nice.
And wisely they break them apart and let's resume the action. I like that.
Yep, Yuji Shimada. Whoa, that's the referee here. Been doing this for a long time. Mr. Boo is what they call him. Normally when they announce him, everybody boos for some reason.
Oh, and a good right by Kawajiri.
Yes.
Kawajiri getting in the first good punch of this fight.
Oh, he's got those long reach. Ooh,
nice, a good exchange. And Kawajiri is ready to stand right in there with Alvarez.
I love that combination. Right straight to the body, left hook to the head. And the other way around is pretty much always a hit. Try it out if you're listening. Left hook to the head, right straight to the body. And it's a perfect setup to do it again and then add a left hook.
A little redness around the right eye of Eddie Alvarez.
Ooh, Eddie Alvarez should keep his eyes on his opponents, though. He looked a little bit away. And you're right, yes. He got a little cut there.
Maybe he's a little... remembering now that Kawajiri at one time was known for his punching ability. He's showing it more than he has throughout this tournament.
Yeah, low kicks, low kicks. Most of the time this is a setup for like a high kick.
Alvarez bluffing in and now backing away. Kawajiri trying to measure him off. Shown great striking here in the early going of this. Opening a cut over the right eye of Alvarez.
Oh.
And again, the left getting in there on that eye by Kawajiri. They go to the corner, and Alvarez knocks him down. Alvarez with his best strikes. Right back up and right at it.
Whoa.
Shades of Hansen Alvarez here.
Yeah, one thing is certain, you know, if you're going to fight Eddie Alvarez, you better come in shape and ready. Because he's going.
Knee.
Kawajiri's doing good, though.
Kawajiri hanging right in, was stunned for a moment when he was knocked down by Alvarez.
Nice body shots here. Yeah.
If you can't lock up one arm or both arms, you're going to be hit by Alvarez. That is just the way he goes all out.
He knows one speed, and that's full speed.
High kick just misses. About 6 minutes to go in this first round. How much more action can we see?
Wow. Oh, I thought that was going to be a knee there to the face.
Both fighters catching their breath for just a moment. Time is called.
It's underneath the eyes, not a big cut. Everything's going to be okay. Don't be alarmed.
That cut opened up early. Kawajiri coming out with some of the best punches he's thrown in a long time, boss.
He's doing really good. Alvarez makes that right uppercut sometimes, and he makes it a single one. He should watch out because Kawajiri, he's got good counter reflexes. If he throws a right uppercut, the best thing is just to add a left hook, so at least you keep facing your opponent, pop, pop. And you don't give him that little time to counterattack. There's something, if he moves, hey ref, move your head to the right, or doctor. That's okay.
Kawajiri coming in here as a slight favorite. According to Nick Kalikas, who sets the odds on betonfighting.com for us here at HD Net Fights.
This little cut here, this little thing that he has, Ron, imagine if he wins this fight. Whoa.
And Kawajiri knocks Alvarez down. Kawajiri trying to end it.
Yeah, he's bugging up, he's bad hugging him, that's what he should do. Keep him tight. Alvarez has been in this position before. He recoups fast because he's in phenomenal shape. He needs to keep his guard closed. Do not give Kawajiri any space right now.
And the crowd is chanting for the hometown guy in Kawajiri, who delivered a punishing blow to Eddie Alvarez.
Wow,
maybe harder than anything that he has seen in this tournament, including when he and Hansen slugged it out through 2 rounds.
Yep. This is a good move here by Alvarez. Needs to keep him close on him. Just tight. Recoup from that punch. Give yourself a little bit time. You know? He's already, you can see, you know, he's looking good. His eyes, he's back. But he needs to watch out. You don't want too many of those punches.
He's regrouped. He was able to knock Kawajiri down earlier, but Kawajiri comes back with the best punch so far in this fight.
Look, this beautiful escape there. Beautiful guard escape.
And appreciation from the crowd.
Guard pass. Which is an escape. Ooh. Yeah, Alvarez is keeping him tight.
The longest this fight has been on the ground.
Yep. As long as Kawajiri keeps him stretched out, it's very hard to reverse him. On the other side, though, Kawajiri, because he stretches him out, cannot develop a lot of power in his strikes.
Kawajiri fighting the game of Alvarez, toe for toe and blow for blow at the start of this. And now he's got it on the ground where he is the stronger fighter.
You ask, he will receive. You know, in the beginning we said, can he, you know, everything went to a decision, but Kawajiri has different. Oh!
Alvarez back up swinging, and Kawajiri is ready to meet him again.
It's like
Great
a Rocky
knee.
movie. Oh, it doesn't matter who wins.
Alvarez charges into the corner. A good right, misses barely with that uppercut.
Oh, what a fight.
Kawajiri is standing right with him, though.
Egos boosting right here, body shot, very nice.
Did you think anything could top Alvarez and Hansen? We're seeing it right now, perhaps.
Oh!
Another knee.
You know what, you gotta understand, it doesn't matter, but whoever's gotta go to the finals, you know, he spent a lot of energy.
A cut, opening up around the nose, and Alvarez knocks down Kawajiri. Alvarez thinks it's over. It's not. Now he goes in and lays down the hammer. Eddie Alvarez pounding away, trying to move on to the championship. Kawajiri is hurting. And that's it. Alvarez wins.
Unbelievable.
Eddie Alvarez with the knockout.
Fighter. Oh.
What a fight.
Oh. Unreal. Oh, man, I'm freaking out.
It doesn't get better than that. Fiancé Jamie, you got to look at the blonde there in the corner. She's here to cheer on her man, and Eddie Alvarez was spectacular.
In the tail of the tape, my first word that came out was heart. And then I said dedication. Man, did he show heart. I got to tell you one thing, though. He cannot blow his nose. Because if that swells up, it's going to take it. Oh, look at that. He survived that uppercut, and then he's going to come back.
Kawajiri delivering that big blow about 4 minutes into the fight. Alvarez coming back, though, with a flurry of punishing punches. And he catches him with that flush right.
Unreal. Look, uppercut, left hook. He thinks it's over, and then he stops. Right up, boom, no, right uppercut, left hook. He thinks it's over, and he says, continue. Wow, he says, I don't want to hurt him more.
And Eddie Alvarez advances to fight Shinya Aoki. Alvarez now 15-1, winning by way of knockout for the 11th time in his career. What a championship showdown that will be. The hottest fighter in the lightweight ranks, Eddie Alvarez, taking on the number 3 fighter in the world, Shinya Aoki. And there's Alvarez on his way back to the locker room to rest up. Shinya Aoki now resting up himself. They will meet for the title later. What a showing by Alvarez to knock out Kawajiri.
And now for the 4th and lightweight Grand Prix reserve match.
Welcome back to HDNet Fights presents DREAM.5 Light Weight Grandprix Tournament.
Welcome back to Osaka-jo Hall, Osaka, Japan. Kenny Rice, Boss Rutan, glad that you could be with us live for DREAM.5 here on HDNet Fights.
Man,
wow, it does not get any better than what we just saw. Eddie Alvarez with the knockout of Kawajiri. He will fight Shinya Aoki for the championship later. Now, it's the Hellboy. Joachim Hansen against Kultar Gill. Both these guys being eliminated in the Dream tournament, including that classic between Hansen and Alvarez.
Oh, that was just, an unbelievable fight. And now again, Alvarez is pulling one off. We've seen some incredible fights tonight. And now, watch what we're going to see again. Joachim Hansen here. I mean, it doesn't stop. What? I come back after like 3-4 years and they put me in a show like this. The gods were listening to me.
And he will take on the man who calls himself the Black Mamba.
Whoop, whoop.
Kultar Gill.
赤コーナーよりヨアキム・ハンセン選手の入場です。
Gill, impressive at times with his ability to strike. A 10-7 record against some tough opponents. An interesting matchup between he and Hansen as we look at the tail of the tape.
Well, Joachim Hellboy Hansen just comes off of one of the best fights ever against Eddie Alvarez. He lost to knock his opponents out, but also has a great ground game. Kultar Black Mamba Gill doesn't have a great record, but he won fights by knockout and by submission, which makes him, of course, always dangerous. Hansen could be too much for him, though.
Hansen, we know about his punching power. He's won 6 by way of knockout, but he can also go the distance. 7 times he has won by decision. Eliminated by Alvarez in this tournament. When you look at his record, though, what leaps out at you, he has defeated Gomi and he has defeated Jay-Z, and not many guys can ever say that.
Yeah. Oh, man, what a night.
There you see Kultar Gill eliminated in Dream 1 by Kawajiri. This is billed as the lightweight reserve fight in case one of the winners earlier, Aoki or Alvarez, could not go on to the championship. That will not be the case now. Again, as we said earlier, it was a very slim possibility, but still, this is a big fight for both these guys right now, boss.
Yep. Oh, right away he goes into, what happens? Oh, he's got to watch out, those long, sticky knees there.
Look at Gill. I mean, Gill looks like he's about a foot taller when he throws that knee, and Hansen grabs on. I mean, Gill has a reach advantage, but when he throws that knee, the guy looks like he's about 6'8", doesn't he?
Yep. He's got a reach advantage, but then again, look at Hansen's legs and arms. They're really tall, too. I wonder, actually.
As they move along into the corner.
I can tell you one thing, Hansen needs a 10. He's like truly a Viking, this guy. God, so much heart, too.
And a knee dangerously close there by Gill. But they'll continue on, and Gill comes out doing what he does best, throwing those leg kicks. I mean, that's his strength.
And he's got some real explosive punches on top of that.
Front kick there to Hansen, just misses. Oh, that one stung.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you fight a southpaw and you're in a normal stance, low kicks inside with your strong leg, it's always a good weapon. But that goes both ways, of course. Nice knee there to the midsection from Black Mamba. Look how quiet it is here. I almost have to whisper. It's like a library. Oh, looks go there. Go, grab.
And then there'll be an eruption when something happens.
Yeah,
from
that's
this very knowledgeable Japanese audience.
There you go.
Wow, look at this. And yeah, he looks for that combination that he did with Alvarez. You know, he's going for a reverse figure four, or Kimura as you call it. And then when your opponent escapes, he makes it into a straight armbar. Like here we go picks it into a straight armbar. See, sticks both legs in. Now he's going to see if he can stretch his arm.
Joachim Hansen.
Good defense here. There we go.
Trying to stretch out the Mamba, not able to do it.
He needs to close. What are we here? Oh, it's a triangle.
He's
Wait a
going
minute.
to try to get that triangle.
The armbar,
around,
yeah. See, that's it.
So he'll stay with the arm.
He's got to buck up. Yeah, there we go.
He does. Slowly but surely, Joachim Hansen sinks in that armbar, boss.
You know, Joachim Hansen is known for his strikes, but that's last time when we saw him fight, I said he got leaps and bounds better in his ground game, and he just doesn't want to take a risk here. Although he's a great striker, why play the game with somebody who's good on his feet? So he took him down, and bam, went for a submission, and whoa, very nice and tight.
Almost kind of sneaked that in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just right there, just enough. Hansen goes to 18-7-1. He has won 4 of his last 6 fights.
Oh, that knee, if that would have been straight up, that would have been trouble. Left low kick and out the punch combination. Pop. There we go, you know, it looks like he sets up a triangle choke and he switches it over to a straight armbar. That was the only thing he needed to do, was to bug his hips forward there. Black Mamba knew it.